Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of DeLoreanTECH, and today I'm going to show you how to install VLEDs Lightbars underneath here in the rear luggage compartment of the DeLorean. They fit perfectly in those little slots that were underneath the window here on the trim that's along here, and yeah, they fit flush. And they look really good, and they match the LED footwell lighting that I've got going on in the front of the car. Okay, so here's what the kit comes with. It comes with two of these LED light bars, an extension wire, and a wire tap. Okay, the first thing you want to do is turn off the battery. Already done that. You're going to want to remove the back wall right here in order to gain access to the wiring. Then we're going to lay out all of our parts for the installation. So here's all the dome lamp wiring. Now if you watched my other video on how to install footwell lighting using the same kit, this video is going to be a little bit different, this installation, because the other installation wired in off of the pin switches in the door, versus this installation I'm going to be wiring it directly into the dome lamp power wiring here. So this is the circuit that we're working with right here. Right here is the rear interior light, the dome lamp that's in the back. Here's the solid purple wire that goes in, here's the black ground wire, and here is the purple and white ground wire that comes in. Okay, and that is controlled by basically the doors. So the door pin switches, which are down here, once those engage, then it grounds this circuit here and the lights turn on. Okay, when the rear interior light is set for door. If it's set for constant on, then this has nothing to do with it. It's going to be grounded off this black wire here. For the VLEDs, we are going to tap into the solid purple wire and the white and purple wire. So your solid purple wire is constant 12 volts. Here's your constant ground, and here is your switched ground. So the black wire is constant ground, the purple and white wire is switched ground. So what happens is normally when the doors are closed, this purple and white wire is disconnected. In other words, the lamps on the inside and the door lamps turn off. When the doors are open, the ground re-engages and the lights all turn on. So we'll be tapping into this solid purple wire and the white and purple ground wire. We will not be tying into the black ground wire. So next, what you're going to want to do is get a hold of the little tap fitting that VLED supplies with the kit, and there is a main power connection plug that you're going to want to insert into the two little holes that are right there. So you open up this end, and then you will clamp that down so it taps into the wiring. Then over here on this side is where you're going to want to tie into the dome lamp circuit wirings. Okay, so I have my wiring laid out, and where I intend to mount these is that underneath here you've got some slots. You've got the slot right there, you have another one over here. So you've got two of these slots that you can work with. You can even do 4 of these LED light bars, but I'm only going to do 2. They're really bright. You probably don't need 4 unless you just want to just go crazy bright with it. I'll be running the wiring and everything through here, and I'm just gonna take the little LED light bar and just insert it in there and maybe secure it with some tape. That should do it. I mean, they're pretty small, so it shouldn't be an issue getting them in there. They might even be able to fit. Oh, they almost fit perfectly inside the slot right there. I might not need to do anything. So we'll see what happens. So here's our VLEDs supplied tap. So what we will do is we will tie in to the purple and white wire, which is going to be our ground, and this is the solid purple wire. So it's really kind of arbitrary which way you go on this, because this is an LED. We'll go ahead and tie right into that. I would try to tie in right as they came out of the tape right here. That way they're right next to each other. So you just take a pair of pliers and go ahead and snap those together. And there you go. It's tapped. Alright, next you're going to want to do is wire up the main power extension, which is this wire here. What you're going to want to do is just connect these two through this opening right here. There's a slot for each wire. And push the wiring in all the way as far as you can. And you're going to want to use your pliers again to tap it in. There you go. So it snaps in. And now you have a complete connection. You've tapped into your dome lamp circuit, and all it's left to do is to connect the LEDs. We'll test them out. So here's a close-up of what it looks like. So you've got your solid purple and your purple and white wire. So this is power, this is ground, and you've got those tapped to the LED power plug that you're going to be connecting your LEDs to. Okay, so I went ahead and made my connection. You just plug this wire into this wire right here, and it works. So I turn the battery on and everything's fine. So then what I want to do is run this over to here and then run the extension back the other way so it can reach the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my wiring underneath here. Okay, so I have connected the other LED using the extension, and I'll be running that one on that side. I was really pleased with this because it seems to fit almost perfectly inside there. So here we are underneath, and the LED just fits like perfectly in there, in that slot right here. It fits in there perfect. It's flush. You can't see the LED, only when it's illuminated. And what you could do is just tape it on there so that it, you know, fits in flush with the little slot right there, and that should do it. Okay, so here's the little light bar installed in there. You can see that is like a perfect fit for that thing. It's almost as if it was designed for the DeLorean, because it does actually fit in there flush, and it just sits in there really nice. Yeah, these are perfect. Anyway guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about the installation, just drop them in the comments. I will put a link to these as well in the description on how to purchase them. They're about 35 bucks shipped from VLEDs. I use them in the front of the car as well, in the footwell, and now I've got them in here. So perfect fit. Thanks for watching.